Good morning. It's the 7th of December 2021, and welcome to our Storm Daily Debrief, where we have quite a risk on day today. A bit of a turnaround Tuesday from yesterday's morning, where there was a lot of jitters in the market. I think the market has sort of determined a little bit of this new variant outcome and sort of brushed it aside, leaving and with that culminating in quite a risk on day today. We had China also quite dovish in their whether they're going to be cutting some rates. And I think we've had commodity markets obviously react quite positively with iron ore and oil trading really, really well this morning. Looking on the backdrop of yesterday, we've obviously locally had some decent updates from our banks. We had ABSA on Friday, which is pretty decent, and on Thursday, and Nedbank on Friday that were good. So they've been trading quite well. So that'll be some ideas this morning, just watching these banks for continuation. I think also we had China Tech turn around quite nicely into yesterday's open in the US and carried on this morning a bit in Asia. So we've got Asian markets really trading quite well. Iron ore was also up 8%. We've got coal also up quite decently. So I think this morning we'll be looking also maybe a bit of the commodities in terms of a play there. So yeah, just turning to today some ideas. I think Nedbank is one of the banks we will be looking at. It traded really well yesterday. One of the higher volume of the banks yesterday. Let's see if we can get through this 172 area. Through 172, we're looking at a target of 180. I think some of these banks are here probably to buy into year end and to close out next week. ABSA is one also that really had a really strong positive update also. We'll be watching this one traded close to 150. I think once it gets to 150, it's straight to 157.50. I think these banks are also under-owned, and there's obviously a lot of uncertainty that guys have had, but I think they do look like they're sort of holding their own. Next one, I think we can have a look. Yesterday, obviously, the stocks had traded quite well with Prosus and Naspers, also held quite decently. The Tencent was showing down about 3% across these yesterday, and it's up 2% this morning. So maybe have a look at Prosus this morning. There might be one to nibble on come the open at 10 o'clock. And then I think if there's any shorting ideas, I think maybe we can say that, because it was so risk on today, we can maybe have a little bit of a short in the golds. So yeah, 176.50 here in Goldfields, it's sort of closed below there now. So maybe a test of 168 if you're looking for any shorting opportunities. But the market is looking quite strong. And I think we want to stick to be buying pullbacks. So I'll be buying pullbacks in some of these banks, Nedbank, ABSA, and looking at Prosus and potentially even Naspers here. Some levels in Naspers 24.89 to regain and maybe a test of 2,541. Those are sort of the levels there. And ABSA going through 150 potentially, and then back to 180. So those are the three trades that we're looking at this morning. Good luck for today, and hopefully the market can hold and trade well.